Well, what is an atheist anyway? Well, someone would say, well, it's a person that don't believe in God. But you know, there's more to it than that. There's a reason they don't believe. The reason they don't believe is because they don't want to accept God's authority in their life. In other words, you're not going to tell me what to do, God. There was a famous, I think, an atheist or a person that believed in evolution, there was a famous quote that he actually admitted that the reason he didn't want to believe in God is because he didn't want anyone having control over his sexual preferences. In other words, he wanted to do whatever he wanted to do, and no telling what that was. But he actually admitted that. This was a famous atheist. I can't think of the name, but he actually admitted that in one of his books as the reason he didn't want to believe in God. Now, my conviction is this: churches are full of atheists. That is, people that will not accept God's authority in their life. Yeah, churches are full of people that are atheists who will not accept God's authority in their life. I mean, let's just consider a few things. Jesus said, don't undress a woman in your mind. Okay? Well, if you do that, why would you undress a woman in your mind? Well, because you don't accept God's authority in your life. The Bible says to tithe, to give 10% of your income. Well, why would you not give 10% of your income? Because you've never accepted God's authority in your life. That's the reason you don't tithe. The Bible says, keep my Sabbath day. Why would you not keep God's Sabbath day? Because you've never accepted God's authority in your life. God says, eat this, don't eat that. Talking about the dietary laws. Well, why would you not pay any attention to God's dietary laws? Because you've never accepted God's authority in your life. Jesus, the night that he's betrayed, he took his disciples and washed their feet and said, this do as I have done unto you. Well, there's no misunderstanding that, is it? This do is here's Jesus, the Master, saying, this do as I have done unto you. Well, why don't people do that? Wash one another's feet at the Passover. Because they've never accepted God's authority in their life. Don't let sin reign in your mortal bodies. Well, why do people let sin reign in their mortal body? Why do they allow sin in their life? Because they have never accepted God's authority in their life. I'm saying churches are full of atheists.